Hello guys. So welcome to another modern video. So today we're playing an interesting take on Death and Taxes. So this is including red. So it's red and white Death and Taxes. We get some very interesting cards in Magus of the Moon and Lightning Bolt. And then we got this sweet new card called Direfleet Daredevil. So this one allows us to gain a little bit of card advantage by utilizing our opponent's cards, right? So our opponent has a fatal push in the graveyard. Let's see if we can bring it up. So basically what this says is that whenever it enters the battlefield, we can exile target instant sorcery card from an opponent's graveyard. We may cast that card this turn, so it can be either our turn or the opponent's turn. And we can spend mana as though it were mana of any color type to cast it. So this means like even with a Magus of the Moon out, we can start playing our opponent's spells out of that graveyard. And if we don't have mana open, we can still, in response to like a Snapcaster Mage, we can still remove the spell from the graveyard. We also get a nice finisher in PN Kiran Nala. So this card is sort of like similar to the Blade Splicer in that it's a body to put on the ground, and then it brings two other creatures with it. So instead of bringing a 3/3 first striker, this one brings two 1/1 flyers. And then there's the added ability of being able to sacrifice artifacts to ping down stuff. Well, a little bit more, to shock stuff. So we don't have an abundance of artifacts in the deck, but we get the Thopters that PN Kiran makes. Then we have our Vials, and we have a single Smuggler's Copter as well. Besides that, the main deck is pretty straightforward. We're not playing that many duels. We're playing 4 Sacred Foundry and 4 Inspiring Vantage. Because we need to have quite a lot of basic planes in our deck. So that when Magus of the Moon hits the ground, we still have access to white mana. But 4 Ghost Quarters, 2 Tectonic Edges, as sort of like utility lands. The sideboard is pretty straightforward. It's similar to the kind of stuff that I normally run. 2 Canaanists, 3 Rest in Peace. I've added a 3rd Stony Silence, just because I think that Affinity is quite popular right now. So I think a 3rd one is good. 2 Core Firewalkers. I did play a few games with the deck, and I found that Burn was a very hard matchup. So before I just played 2 Kitchen Finks, so now I've added 2 more Core Firewalkers just for the Burn matchup. Single Gideon, always super impressed with this card. And then a Dusk Till Dawn, just a brilliant one-sided removal spell. So if you look at our creatures, almost all of them have 2 power, right? Except for the Flicker Wisp, the Restoration Angels, and the creatures that the Blade Splicers bring. But both sides of the card, amazing upside. Some of the lists I've seen, they run 2 more Lightning Bolts in the sideboard. I don't know why you would want more Lightning Bolts, but I do think that a Forked Bolt could be quite interesting. It's good against Affinity. It's good against, Dark Confidence and stuff like that. So I'm going to try out playing this single Forked Bolt and see how it goes. So I've already joined the league. So let's just jump right into it and see if we can find some opponents. Oh yeah, let me just give a shout out to the subscriber who sent this to me. So he's called Josh Marcello. He's one of the first people who subscribed to my channel, and yeah, we've been talking back and forth about different Death and Taxes lists, and he mentioned that he thought that this red-white version was pretty cool. So now we're gonna give it a shot. So for you other people out there, if you have any good ideas about what you want me to try and see play, hit me up and I'll see if I can make that happen. So first round, yeah, we want to be in the play. So these hands are always a little bit tricky, but in my experience, even though it's not a colored land, we should be able to get there. So hopefully, because we got the vial, so so it should be okay. Let's just play out the vial. We would still like to get a white source. Scalding Tarn, that can mean a bunch of different things. Could mean Storm, could mean Death Shadow, could be Burn, could be a lot of things. So like a mountain, yeah, this looks like it's just Burn. I've played 2 matches against Burn with a deck, and I lost both. Did I? Oh no, I won one. I won one. Lost the other one though. Right, perfect. So here we just think we just want to play out this Thalia. It doesn't necessarily block the Swift Spear, but it just makes our opponent's life a little bit more complicated, which I like. That's something that I enjoy doing, making it difficult for our opponent. So I think in this case, you know, we see our opponent cracking a fetch land here, but I don't think that it's correct to play out the Arbiter, because, you know, I think that they will just have... See, this is perfect, so now they can't actually attack. Or they just suspend a Rift Bolt. That's fine. Okay, perfect. Another vial. So we can do 2 things here now. We can either... What do we want to do? So next turn we can't block with the Thalia. So I think we want to attack with it. Because they're going to cast the Rift Bolt. They're both going to be 2/3s. So we might as well push in a little bit of damage here. Then I think we want to play out an Arbiter. And I think we want to deny our opponent resources here. This is going to make, you know, now if they have a fetch land in hand, they have to make a pretty difficult choice between choosing to kill the Thalia or the Arbiter. Yep. So they go for the Thalia, okay. So now we can actually path. Without worrying too much here. Yeah, so this is pretty much how we wanted to line it up. So we just take 2 on the chin, that's not a big deal. Okay, our opponent didn't have a second land. I still think we want to take this up. I guess we could have spent it on the Arbiter, but yeah, I'm not entirely sure about that actually. So let's just attack here. And then now let's just do this so that any fetch land or any like dual land that they want to bring out, this is basically just cutting them completely from white. So that's a very expensive mountain they play. Another Rift Bolt, okay. And another Rift Bolt. Got it. Another resto. Okay, I like that. So here, let's just we just want to be aggressive. And then pass the turn. And then if our opponent is trying to spend any of these Rift Bolts on any of our creatures, yeah, so that one is going at my face. Second one going to the face. Okay. Another mountain. Goblin Guide. That's fine. Another Goblin Guide. That's also fine. They go for a big attack here. Okay, there's a bit of value here. What is the next card? Aether Vial. Okay, so now we just play out the Restoration Angel. And we... yeah, we just flicker the Arbiter here. And I think we just do, I think we want to do a bit of a conservative block here. I don't want to risk losing the Angel. Our opponent's down to, you know, down to 1 card. We have 8 life. I think we're in a pretty good spot here. So no more. Let's tick this one up. That's the vial. Okay, so swing here. Just want to play out that mountain. Play a vial. Alright, so we took the first game. That's good. So, burn. So we want the Sphinxes. We want these. We might want those. We might want the Fork Bolt. PN Kirin seems to be a little bit slow. The Direfleet Daredevil could be really cool. I think we might want to cut a single Arbiter maybe. Let's just do it like this. Maybe cut a path. Cut a Magus. I don't know if I like Smuggler's Copter or not. I'm not sure I do. Just because they tend to bring in some artifact removal. Like if they're playing green, we didn't get to see if they were playing green, but if they are playing green, like Destructive Revelry, trying like to bring down the targets a little bit. Might cut another Magus. I just cut all of the Maguses actually. Just keep the Arbiters in. Keep the curve low. Keep it like this, you know, making sure that we get our 2 drops out. Yeah. I know that this is an artifact as well. Let's just try this. I'm not entirely sure, but let's give this a try. Okay, so we got a turn 2 Thalia, maybe a turn 2 Cold Firewalker, depending on how we draw. It's not all bad. The Firewalker is a difficult card for them to beat. Just turns all the lightning bolts into shocks, right? At least when it... And it's a very good Swift Spear blocker. Okay, not bad. So we are going to take a little bit of damage here. Okay, they are playing green. Another Swift Spear. Lava Spike. Pretty quick. These Swift Spears might be difficult. So we might just have to play the Firewalker now, rather than the Thalia. I think that's a better play. I think just having a blocker out there that also, you know, whenever they cast a spell, I just gain a bit of life. Let's see what they can do here. Another Swift Spear. Wow. Yeah. Okay, they go for it. I respect that. Probably have a spell to keep it alive. Yeah, they have a lightning bolt. So always yes, always yield. Same to... no, maybe not to these actually. Still taking a fair bit of damage here, but... so there's a Sacred Foundry. Now the question is, do we... I kind of want to take them off Attacker's Command, and I think that Thalia does a pretty good job at that. So I also want to get out this Foundry so we can start, you know, using Restoration Angel. So I think we just want to do like this. This sort of like limits our opponent to playing 1 mana spells, and then... okay, Rift Bolt. Alright, Lightning Bolt, that's perfect. So... what do we do here? I think we just play out this Ghost Quarter. Wait. Oh yeah, I know. I want to play the Arbiter. So I want to do this, keeping up Lightning Bolt. So opponent's going to have to pay 1 more for this. Yeah, they're considering what to kill here. Whether or not they should go for the Thalia or not. They decide just to go for the face. So we gain a life. One of these prowess triggers goes up, goes on the stack. Okay, so we block here. Take out one of them. Take two. There's a Flicker Wisp. Let's take out their white source. Then attack with these two. Play the Flicker Wisp and flicker the Arbiter so that we can block with it. Right. Okay. So let's see what they got. I don't really know how they can get out of this. Yeah, so they're trying to play a spell now. Yeah, they just concede. Alright, so I said that Burn was a bad matchup, so I added the Core Firewalkers and we drew a Core Firewalker and it turned out to be pretty damn good. So that was perfect. Yeah, I have very little respect for people who play Burn. No, that's not true. One of my very close friends, Sean Lowe, I'm going to try and bring him onto the channel as well. He's a very good Burn player, and he's been playing Burn a lot. And I appreciate that. It's not easy to play Burn. And I did play Burn in a Grand Prix. And it is quite enjoyable just sitting there throwing, you know, 3 damage at your opponent's face all the time. But I don't know, I like having a bit more of a... It's a bit too linear for me, I gotta admit. I think that's why I like these Death and Taxes decks so much. You know, you're playing all these, you know, underpowered white creatures, but, you know, in combination, the deck is just so synergistic, and it makes it very enjoyable. Okay, so what do we have here? So this could be a good hand. It doesn't look great. It could be great against some matchups. I think we just keep it. I'm not too sure. If this is like Tron or, you know, Scape Shift or I don't know. There's a lot of decks that Magus of the Moon just completely wrecks. So we get a little bit of protection for them as well. Let's see what they get here. Blood Crypt, Dark Blast. Okay, so this is Dredge. Rally the Peasants. And a Stingweed Imp. Okay. Yeah, I don't see a problem with just going for Magus here. Just takes him off a lot of different spells. Guess they can conflagrate the Magus. We want to draw some of those Dire Fleet guys now. Okay. So 2 to that. Let's just play another one. So now they're going to bring in the Bloodghast, which is going to take the prized amalgam with it. Steam vents, okay. What we really need in this matchup is the Blade Splicers. That's probably our best bet. They're going to go for Faithless Looting. They're going to dredge Stinkweed Imp. They're going to dredge Life from the Loam. They're going to Narcomoeba, which is going to bring another prized amalgam with it. Yeah, so we definitely need the... We need to find our Blade Splicers. That is not one of them. We can't play these Flicker Wisps. So we might as well attack with this Magus. So we're not completely dead yet, but we are going to need some help here. Oh yeah, they had the rally. I forgot about that. Okay. Gideon is good. Rest in Peace is good. Maybe these Maguses are just not good enough. Maybe try like this. We have an Aetherwild, we have a Rest in Peace. I think this is good enough. I think our opponent is looking for a... what's it called? Nature's Claim, probably. Gemstone Mine, okay. Neonate. Neonate's fine. There's a Selfless Spirit. So I think I'm always thinking about whether or not I should wait with these rest in pieces, but honestly, I think it's too important just to get them out there. Okay. Okay. Stomping Ground. You have the Nature's Claim. Guess you don't have to play it yet. So there's a Direfleet Daredevil. That can come into handy. If they end up playing Nature's Claim, then we can use the Direfleet to sort of like get rid of some of their pesky sorceries in instance, like Conflict Raid, and they're gonna decay that. Yeah. Yeah, we can't do anything about that. I mean, good thing is that they don't have any dredges. They use their gemstone mine for a cathartic reunion. I think at this point we play out the Direfleet Daredevil and take out the Life from the Loam before they can dredge it. Just so it does two things, right? So first of all, it minimizes their chances of of getting a dredger. So that's exiled. So now they can dredge the Stinkweed Imp. They can... Okay. They get the Arid Mesa. They get out the Bloodghast. I definitely think we want to take out this Conflict Raid. And we could use it just to kill the Bloodghast, actually. Or do we care about the Bloodghast? Maybe we don't care about the Bloodghast, actually. Okay, so let's attack our opponent. We can take out both the... Okay. They want to Dark Blast that thing. So that's another way for them to dredge. Is that the only dredger? Let's just think here. So I think our Restoration Angel and our Flicker Wisp is too important for using with the Direfleet Daredevil. So I think we're just gonna let this one go. I'm not too concerned about the... So let's just play out this Resto on the Direfleet guy and take out the Dark Blast. Yeah, and then pass. They're probably going to conflagrate here. But they can only do it for 4. So they might just go... Okay, they go for the resto here. So we're going to Flicker Wisp the resto. They can't really attack here. They still do. Oh, they're gonna hope to bring back the prized amalgam. That's fine. We don't have to worry about that. Resto comes back. We blink the Direfleet Daredevil. We take out the Faithless Looting. This Direfleet Daredevil has been pretty awesome. I think we keep it a 3. Okay, so here's a good way for us to deal with whatever creature they bring into play. They're down to 4. They just get a Stingwing Imp. Alright, game 3. That was interesting. Wow, this Direfleet Daredevil is crazy good in our deck. I did not expect that. I think we might want a Fork Bolt now that we're on the draw. I don't think this Smuggler's Copter is going to do it for us. But I think that the Fork Bolt, he can take out, you know, he can take care of a bunch of stuff. So, does this hand do anything? Thalia is good. I think if we were on the play, this would be okay. I don't think that this... So, if we were on the play, then Thalia would have been good. Because we could play on turn 2, or then... But by the time that we play Thalia, they might just have so much on the floor. Yeah, I think we have to mull. I actually like this better just because we have a turn 1 play. And we have a path to take care of some difficult stuff. So they start out with a Faithless Looting. They get a bunch of dredges. Let's just play this Tech Edge. So we have a Blade Splicer, which is going to be very important for us. What did they dredge? The Stinkwood Imp. Okay. Cathartic Reunion. They don't... Oh, there's the Narcomoeba. So they get 2 priced amalgams? Yeah. Okay. But we have... So we have a path to deal with 1. But we are definitely going to take a bit of a beating here. Oh. They dredge Dark Blast. They use the Dark Blast. They swing. Okay. Land. There we go. So we get a bit of defense here. So they can now dredge the Dark Blast, but I don't think they actually have a land to play it. So they go for the Stinkweed Imp. Neonate. They just attack with an Narcomoeba. I can respect that. So there's a Pia and Karen. That's actually pretty damn good. Yeah, I think we just want to keep path open and just stay a bit back here. So they go for the neonate. They stinkweed imp. Okay. Golgari Thug. Sure. They attack with an Archimeber. That's perfectly fine. In our second main, we Flicker Wisp, the Blade Splicer. We create a bit more defense here. Now we take this up to 4. Another path is not bad. So I quite like just attacking with so we can actually attack with everything here. We can like easily get rid of those prized amalgams. Okay, here's a couple of Narcomoebas. Bringing back 2 prized amalgams. So let's resto the Blaze Splicer here. Another Blade Splicer. So let's just force some chumps here. What happens if we attack with everything? So they have to... That's 3, 6... That's 15, 16, right? So if they block 2... Yeah, let's attack with everything here. I like that. So that's 6 damage. Yeah, that's fine. Then we play another Blade Splicer. And we pass. Faithless Looting. Okay, they probably attack with everything here. They don't attack with anything. Okay. Play P and Kieran. Yeah, and they scoop it up. All right. So even without Rest in Peace being very active, well, not active at all actually, we still managed to pull out a win. So Blade Splicers are just really important, but also our opponent, we were lucky enough that our opponent actually were a little bit mana screwed in this game, but they also kept dredging, right? They were like, okay, listen, all the cards in our hand, we don't care about them. We just gotta hope, we just gotta like pray to the dredge gods and hopefully we'll pull through, right? But I don't mind. I said earlier that I don't care about burn players, and I definitely don't care about dredge players. For all I know, they can be mana screwed for the rest of their lives. Same goes for Lancer Control. What is this? Aether Vial. Okay, so this could either be mono white, but it could also be green white. I've actually never played this matchup before. I've never played against green white Death in Texas. Ancient. Oh, what is this? Like some sort of like really big mana, like really big creature deck or something. I don't even know what this is. What is going on? So do we play the Blade Splicer or do we play a Vial? I quite like the idea of just in this way we can resto the Blade Splicer on turn 4. It seems better. This is a Birds of Paradise or something. Oh, this is the humans deck. I see. I didn't know they played Ancient Cigarettes. Maybe there's like 5 color humans. So another Horizon Canopy. That's a bit painful for you to have to rely on those. Fireless Lieutenant. Okay, Phantasmal Image. Probably going to copy the Blade Splicer, which is also a human. Yeah, so that's interesting. Green, blue. Another Phantasmal Image. Wow. Okay. That's interesting. Maybe we just want to play a Ghost Quarter. Maybe we just want to flick our own Blade Splicer here just to keep up the defense. And then just try and swing in with our flyers. I think that might be our way to go. And then if this Champion of the Paris becomes too out of hand, we can always resto the Flicker Wisp and then blink it. But for now, I think we're doing okay here. Our opponent's taking quite a beating from their own mana base. Or maybe because I have sixth, but I think because we have the Sulphur Spirit, we probably don't want to do that. Maybe the Ancient Cigarette is just because they don't have Cavern of Souls. That could be. 3 mana. What is this? What is this card? Enters the battlefield, deals damage equal to the number of humans. Whoa. That's 4 damage. That's pretty mean. Gonna crack Horizon Canopy? Yeah. Okay. Noble Hierarch. Okay. The champion grows. So I think now we've reached the point where we might want to flicker the champion. So they attack with that 4/4. I'm happy with just trading here. 1 for 1. Yes. Smuggler's Copter. That is interesting. So I still think we want to be on the resto plan here. So pass. So so if they just attack with the champion, which will be a 6/6. Then we could just resto the Blade Splicer. Okay, but here's another human. Reflector Mage. Okay. What are they going to reflect? They get rid of the first striker. That's not something we can do anything about. Going to bring in the beats. So I think now we just Restoration Mage, the Blaze Splicer. Restoration Angel, the Blaze Splicer, sorry. I was looking at the Reflector Mage. Like so. This will block. This will block this. Blaze Splicer can block. Actually, let's just make sure that we take only 2 damage here. So unless they can kill the Restoration Angel here, we should just have lethal, and we should have lethal anyway with this Lightning Bolt. So I think we should be good here. Okay. So they see that, and they scoop. So They played Phantasmal Images. That forkboard is going to be incredible. Dust Till Dawn. Yes, sir. Gideon. Yes, sir. Probably these Kitchen Sphinxes. Magus of the Moon is going to be great. I don't think these Dire Fleet Daredevils are going to do anything. What else might not do that much? I don't think that Pia and Kirin is going to be that impactful. I mean, it is pretty good with a Gideon, but no, I don't think that that's what we want to do. The bolts are good. Maybe take one Selfless Spirit out. And maybe take one Magus out. So how does that look? Like that. Yeah, let's do this. $61 cards for our opponent. And yeah, I mean we have plays. So I think we have to keep this. I really want to get like a forked bolt. There's a champion. Okay. So let's just play our vial. At least we're going to be ahead on the vial, sort of like strategy here. So unclaimed territory and second. Meddling Mage. Okay. What are you going to name? Path? They probably play Path themselves. Okay, Path to Exile. We take 2. That's fine. Take up the Aether Vial. Just play this Magus Copter. Pass. Well, they have Camo Souls. Interesting that they play Ancient Cigarette as well. I didn't know that. Illusion. Okay. I didn't know that these decks played Phantasmal Image as well. You got it. Another Meddling Mage. What can I play? Yeah, the second one is trickier. Blaze Splices. Okay. They attack for 5. They attack for 3. Okay. Here's a Forked Bolt. So I could get rid of the one of the Meddling Mages. Okay, I have an idea. So let's play Arbiter. We crew up this Magus Copter. We go attacking here. Yes. We discard a Foundry. Question is, do we care about the other? Do we actually care about this illusion? I don't think we do. I think we actually want to kill the Meddling Mage which says Path to Exile. So let's do that. And then we can play the Athalia. Blue, red, colorless. Staticaster. I didn't know that was a human. Take out the Thalia. Yeah, that's a little bit problematic actually. Except there's a path. So let's crew up the copter. There's an expiring advantage. So let's just get rid of that. Okay. Pass. Gonna draw a card? No. Cast an illusion. I see. That's pretty cute actually. That's interesting. Having two is aesthetic casters. Huh, they still let me untap with it though. That is interesting. I don't think they're gonna let me. Let's see. If we draw something, just lands. Let's just get rid of a land. I think we want to take out their Horizon Canopy. I just don't think we want them to draw any more cards. So now they're going to kill the Arbiter. Yep. Another Phantasmal Image. Wow. Okay. Another is a Staticaster. Attack for 4. So now they can take out the Smuggler's Copter, which is problematic. And there's a Selfless Spirit. I mean, I guess that's my play. Gonna try and find an answer here. Okay. Okay. And then sacrifice it, make it indestructible. Found an arbiter. Yeah, that doesn't really do it. It had to be... Guess we can just pass and see if they dare attack with both. I don't see why they wouldn't. Yep, you got it. Wow, that was a lot of Maybe having the 4th Magus is just better. Let's see. Yeah, this is fine. Play a Sacred Foundry. Go. Noble Hierarch. Play the Arbiter. I don't know if he'll play fetch lands or not, but at least with this path we can sort of like try and... Unless they have like a Reflector Mage now or something silly. Okay, Lieutenant. So now they can actually attack with the Noble Hierarch. They do. Okay. I think now we just want to Ghost Quarter. This thing. Path this thing. And then attack for 2. So we definitely don't want to draw more lands, that's for sure. Okay, they had a land. Okay, so there's a Forked Bolt. Play this. Pass. Okay. That's Restoration Angel. That's pretty good. So let's just attack with both. Yep, that's fine with me. Pass the turn. Okay, so we need them not to play something really big and scary now. And next turn, we just want to draw Gideon. Gideon would be great. So I'm guessing here they could have an Isis Staticaster. And if they do, then that's going to end up killing our Restoration Angel. Oh, dismember. I see. Okay. You're still in your blocking phase. So what do they have here? An Aether Vial. Okay. Yeah, that's a good draw. I think that was actually a very good draw. So let's do like this. So now we all just have the bunch of mountains. However, if our opponent wants to race, then I'm definitely winning the race. So I think now do I want to attack here? I don't think I do. They could have another champion of the parish. Yeah, I was right. That was a good call from me. So now I don't really like our situation that much anymore. Unless we draw some sort of removal spell. So a little bit of parity here, so I feel like whoever draws something impactful first is probably going to win this game. So they attack with the... yeah, we just take it. Okay. They're probably going to take out my Aether Vial. Yep. There's another Magus. I think we just want to attack with both here, and then if they have another champion, they have another champion. So now all non-basics are double mountains. I think the worst thing that could happen here is probably a Thalia's Lieutenant. They attack with that, we just take it. I feel like we can't afford to... if I attack... okay, so either I don't attack with anything and we win one more turn, and if they have something... I think it's too risky giving them another draw step. So I think we're gonna crack for lethal here. And then if they have it, they have it. Okay. Looks like they don't have it. Pass the turn. I think that was the right play from us. Okay. Nice. Yeah, that was not good enough. So it had to be lightning bolt. There's attack here. Okay. Yeah, I mean, we've lost this already, so there's no point. I just want to see if, you know, our opponent might make a mistake or something. You know. They don't. They kill that. And they attack. Yeah, that's it. What's the bolt next card? Nope. Alright, GG's. Yeah, okay, first loss. That was a tough one. It's a close match. Interesting. The Magus of the Moon doesn't really do that much against other wild decks, I guess. Especially like as soon as we got the Magus out, then they just played Vials, and then it didn't matter in the end. So maybe I should have taken out my own. No, my own Aether Vials. It seems wrong in this matchup. Doesn't seem right. It's a bit on the heavy side, but we are on the draw. Sure, let's just keep. Temple Garden. What does Temple Garden mean? That was a pretty good draw. Temple Garden could be a lot of things. Could be elves. Could be some sort of Absan deck. Could be a Coco. Probably some sort of Collector Company deck. Oh, it's probably just humans again. Yeah, it's just humans again. Thalia's a tenant. Okay. Let's just play out Thalia. So if they play a human, at least they can't get through. Settle the Record seems really good against what they're trying to do. Yeah, that's pretty good. They're gonna attack for 5. Definitely have to path this next turn. I think we might just chomp here, just to keep our life at a high, because we can vial in another Thalia now, if we want to. There's a tech edge, so we could just, if we blink that, that doesn't seem that good. I think we just Thalia. And then pass. City of Brass. Okay. Okay. They attack with all that. Let's just take that out. Okay. Let's just take this up. Wow, another Thalia. Not exactly what we wanted to see, but sure. I mean, they're just block fodder right now, right? So we do want some sort of payoff for all of these flicker effects. Blade Splicer would be incredible, just to make an army. I think here we bring out the Blade Splicer, we block with it, and we exile this. They might have something like a Dismember here. Let's just block here. This deck doesn't play Coco though. They do? Huh. Wow. I did not think so. Okay. This is a bit surprising to me, but fair enough. So here's a path that can take care of that thing. Let's just do that now. Why not? Before they do any more shenanigans. Another noble. Okay. Just gonna attack with one Mantis Rider now. Yep. Okay, sure. Sacred Foundry. So I don't think there's much point in yeah, let's just stay back here. I don't think that we can actually attack. Did they draw another collector company? Let's just attack with the Mantis Rider. Yep. After all the triggers resolve, we put in this resto, and then we double block the Mantis Rider. We don't have to flicker this. So this should only be a 1-for-1, unless they drew something like a Dismember, something. They did not. Champion, okay. Yeah, Magus of the Moon is not bad actually. I mean, they still have access to loads of mana that all the mana they want. But I think we can actually start attacking with this resto here. I mean, this Noble Hierarch is still causing trouble, but sure. Take 4. Can we draw another path? Oh no, we can't even cast path. We need to draw. Wow, really? We drew all 4, huh? Yeah, I mean, there's no way we're winning this game. Let's just block with this. Whatever. At least we get to then play something to put on defense. There's a plains, which doesn't do anything. Oh no, I already have one. Yeah, let's just concede this game. We're not winning this game. Yep. Forkbolt, I like. I don't like these daredevils. I like this. I like these. I like the Sphinxes. I don't like the Thalias. Maybe like a core. We just keep one of these in, so we can like reuse some of their removal spells, but it's not too powerful. But just gonna have some water here. Maybe we need more removal in the sideboard for these creature heavy matchups. I don't really know. It is a very popular deck right now, humans, so we should definitely pay attention to it. Yeah. Their threats are just, you know, they're just, we're trying to, you know, yeah, I mean, our deck is just not very good against these very linear strategies. What we're trying to do is good against mid-range decks, combo decks, like the really greedy mana bases, lots of fetches and all this stuff. That's what we're good against. Good against Storm. Yeah. Okay, so let's see. This is very risky. But, fuck it. Let's do it. Let's do it for the sake of entertainment. Let's do this. We just need to draw some... some lands. Inspiring Advantage would be very good here. So they have a forest here. What are they thinking? Are they thinking either Noble Hierarch or Nature's Claim here? If they end up blowing up our Aether Vial and we don't draw any lands, then we're fucked. We just lose the game. But they might not know that. What else could they be thinking? Oh, they lost connection. I see. Okay. Yeah, that's unfortunate. Let's see if they can come back in time. They should have like loads of time to do this. They should have like 6 minutes or something. Yeah. Alright, so in the meantime, guys, I'm gonna go out and fill up my water bottle. I'll see you in a second. Okay, so I'm back. Looks like our opponent rejoined the game. They didn't lose too much time. They play Noble Hierarch. Come on, red source. We want to get rid of that Hierarch. Yes, perfect. Bolt the bird. Pass the turn. City of Brass. Okay. Kitesail Freebooter. What can they look? What can they take? You choose non-creature, non-land card. Okay, so they can only take the Gideon. That's okay, we're pretty far away from casting the Gideon. Now we definitely want to land here. Perfect. So we can cut them off mana. They attack for 1. Tireless Tracker. That is a card. Yeah, I definitely want to offer to trade here. So player goes quarter here. No attacks. Okay, so yeah, let's just, I think we still want to just keep it on 3. Let's go attacking here. Because I do think we want to get this Gideon active. Perfect. So now we can Flicker Wisp the Kitesail Freebooter and play out the Gideon. So we ghost quarter our own ghost quarter here. We go and find the plains. And then we play out Gideon. We start making knights. And the freebooter won't see anything, he'll just see the resto that they already knew about. Okay, Noble Hierarch. What else do you got? Okay. Tharlia's Lieutenant. Okay. Then you're gonna attack with the freebooter. That's pretty big. He attacks Gideon. Yeah, I think we want to keep the Flicker Wisp in play, so I don't mind this too much. So let's just tick this up. There's a path, which is pretty much what the doctor ordered. Question is now, what do we want to do? Do we want to pump out some knights, or do we want to keep firing up this? I think it's too risky to just to fire up the, or to just pump up knights. So let's attack with everything here. And now we can actually Restoration Angel the Gideon. He comes back. Then we make a knight. I like that. I've never restored a Gideon before. That has got to be some of the most beautiful play ever. That was an amazing interaction. Wow. I want more Gideons now. I want 2 Gideons in sideboard, just because of that interaction. And our opponent is pretty much in the back foot here. What are these guys riding? Oh, like an ox. That's pretty cool. Okay. They tap that, City of Brass. Mantis Rider. Got it. We got a pretty good blocker for the Mantis Rider in the Restoration Angel, unless they want to just attack with the Mantis Rider. at the Gideon. Yeah, that's fine. Then we just path it. And that should be it. All right, so game 3. Yeah, I think we submit this. Just fingers crossed for like a, you know, either turn 1 Fork Bolt, turn 1 Lightning Bolt. I still don't think these Dire Fleet Daredevils are... I mean, they're pretty good against... Well, not in this matchup, right? But they still have first strike. The thing about the Thalia is that they actually do more harm to me than to them. Come on, opponent. Yeah, the matchups where the Thalia is bad, the Gideon is just so good. So maybe I should have 2 Gideons in the sideboard, actually. Might be. Might be. I'm probably going to take this deck for another spin. Maybe not tonight, but like tomorrow night. And maybe I should try out the 2 Gideons. Quite like the idea of that. Okay, game 3. This hand is slow, but it has the Aether Vial, has a bit of lands. We're on the draw. They've mulliganed. Yeah, let's just keep this. There's a lot of powerful stuff in here, so we have a turn 1 play. Yeah, I think this is good. They've kept 6. Cabin. Probably naming humans. No turn 1 play. That's exactly what we want to see. We get an Arbiter to go with that Ghost Quarter. So that is perfect. City of Ass. Oh, they must have drawn the Noble Hierarch just now. Take up the vial. There's another vial. Do you want to play the other vial? Yeah, let's play the other vial. Get this out there. So if they play Coco now, that's annoying. Hey, kitty cat. So the house cat, one of the house cats just peeked in through my door. Hi. Yeah, you can come in. Hi, kitty. Yeah, he's very cute. He's a big fluffy redhead, aren't you, kitty? Big fluffy redhead. Okay, Kitesail Freebooter is gonna see nothing. So I'm very happy to see that. We can take out the City of Brass with the Arbiter. I don't understand why they would keep in the Kitesail Freebooter. It doesn't. It's very bad against us. I'll attack for one. I will take one. That's a Blade Splicer. I think we can wait with that. I think the best play here, since they are struggling with lands, is to blow up something of theirs. So I know that City of Brass deals damage to them, but it also fixes. No. Yeah, let's take out this cabin. They drew a forest. Okay. Opponent is going to have to start thinking about clock management as well. They only have 6 minutes and 10 seconds left. So, and this could look like it's going to be a long game. I have a lot of grindy cards. They're going to attack for 2 here. Oh, reflect the mage. Sure. That's fine. That doesn't do anything. I mean, that's perfectly fine. Another Ghost Quarter here would be pretty cool, actually. There's a mountain. Mountain is fine. So I think we just pass here. There's no need to play anything. We can just vial things in. I don't like these Modern Masters vials very much. I want to get the original ones from Mirrodin Block. These were the cheapest actually. Even these, even though they're foil, these were actually the cheapest. There's another freebooter. Yep. You can look all you want. So the only good attack here is just attacking with the freebooter. I guess they could attack with the Reflector Mage. But then I get to double block it. Yeah. So they do that. End of turn, I'm going to vial in a bunch of stuff. This and that. And then I think we want to do like this. There's a Gideon. Yeah, I like playing Gideon here. And I'm going to attack with the golem. And pass. Champion, okay. They don't have any profitable attacks here. I think we just play the Kira and P and Kira. No. No. Tech Edge is not that exciting. So let's activate Gideon. Attack, attack. Yep. Play the Tech Edge. Pass the turn. So next turn we could double emblem. That is something that I want to try and do. Yeah, let's do that. Let's double emblem. Just because it's awesome. Then we've done two awesome things with Gideon in this game. Ha! So let's make an emblem. Oh no, we can't double emblem. I was being silly. Okay, but I think we still just attack with everything here. Nice, Coco. That's cool. Reflect the Mage. And Thales Lieutenant. That's actually really good. Okay, okay. We have a game. We have a game. Wait. With all these triggers on the stack, so that bounces that. So we can sacrifice it. This is gonna be on each other human. So those guys are gonna be pretty big. Wait. Let's see here. So So which one do we kill? We should definitely sacrifice this golem. So this is gonna get 2 counters. It's gonna be a 3/3. This is gonna be a 2/2. This is gonna be a 4/4. But then whatever this is blocking, we can just flicker with the resto. It's actually pretty good. Choose target creature or player. We probably just want to take out one of these flyers, right? So they have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 blockers. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 attackers. Let's take out this champion. This champion is going to be big. Okay. That was a good Coco. That was very, very good. That made everything very complicated. So they're going to block the flyers. Yeah, this like great attack became a really bad attack all of a sudden. Okay, so we lose all our tokens. I think we want to flicker the... Yeah, that makes more sense. I think we want to flicker the pier. Yeah, I think we want to flicker the pier. That just gives us the most possible blockers, and it's not trading with anything. Okay. Pass the turn. All right, we got there. Perfect. So 3-1 going into the last one. That game was intense. That was really interesting. So that was a pretty good collector company from our opponent. Very, very interesting game. I didn't actually think about the collector company at all. Maybe I should have played a little bit more conservatively, but I honestly didn't think about it. This is a bit land heavy, but they mulliganed. Yeah, let's just keep. Planes, Thraben Expector. Okay, this is definitely not going to be a good hand against this. That's for sure. Come on, just pass the turn. Okay, that's actually pretty good. So we go Vile. They attack. Play Thalia. I don't think we mind too much about that Thalia. It's another Magus. Okay, let's play this Plains. Pass the turn. So it's more like if they play something like I don't know, something problematic that we have to deal with. They didn't play anything, so I think in that case we just kill the Thalia. Wow, okay. Really? Is it like mono white humans? So this is not Death and Taxes, I think. This is mono white humans. Interesting. Yeah, okay. So let's just play this. It's not going to matter that much, but you know, then we keep the Thraben Inspector back. Okay, path. Find the plains. I'm surprised they're that eager to push through damage. You know, Magus of the Moon is not actually doing anything. Soldier of the Pantheon. Okay. That's a wisp. Okay, just play that. Oh, should we get rid of the clue? I think we should. I don't think we want them to be drawing any cards here. Soldier of the Pantheon. You don't see that many multicolored creatures out there. Wouldn't a card like Kithian just be better? So they attack with that. I'm happy with this trade. The Magus is not actually doing anything. Another Brave the Elements, okay. Pro red, sure. It's not great for us, but I mean, it's... If that's like the quality of the cards they want to play, then I'm happy with it. Let's make an experiment here. Let's see if they understand how a Ghost Quarter works. The Leon Arbiter works. They did not. Okay. Yeah, let's just keep back. Like, we only have 11 life. We're not going to win the race. We just have to hope that we can draw better, I guess. Again, happy with the trade. They have another Brave the Elements. No. Okay. I guess now we might as well attack, because I don't really want to trade the Inspector for the Flicker Wisp. What we really want here is Blaze Splicer. We want a Restoration Angel. Piankiranilla would be incredible. Yeah, there's a lot of... We have a lot of good draws here. Boros Elite. Okay. So now we have to stay back on defense. There's a Wisp. It's interesting. So what happens if we attack? If we attack, then we can Flicker Wisp our own Wisp end of turn and then get rid of their Thalia. Yeah, that sounds pretty good actually. So we do this. We flicker in the Flicker Wisp. We flicker the other Wisp. They have a path. They do actually. Okay. So find the planes. Flicker that. Yeah, we are definitely on the back foot here. Okay, it comes back. Take out the Thalia here. Wow, this is just like mono 1-drop. Yeah, you gain a life. Yeah, we kind of like have to. I think we just block this. What can we draw? Blaze Splicer. I think I want to take up to 4. Because then we could get 2 activations out of a P and Karenala if we draw it. That seems like that could be very important. Then we can kill both the Woe Reapers. Yeah, I definitely think ticking up here is the correct thing to do. Yep. Sure, I mean, that keeps me alive. This can block a Thraben Spectre, put me down to 1. Attack, attack. I mean, then we just block this. Go to 3. Boros Elite. No. And that's the plains. Okay. Fair enough. So, Forkbolt, yes. Kitchen Finks, yes. Gideon, yes. Direfleet Daredevil, no. Well, actually, Magus of the Moon, no. These are first strike. Yeah, that's probably right. Let's go for this. Is mono white 1-drop? Is that really a problem for us? For some reason I wouldn't think so. But the Maguses were definitely not suited for that matchup. It's a weird picture, isn't it? What is going on here? How is that a human? Interesting. We would like to play first. It's like another heavy. I don't like this hand. I don't like this hand either. Jesus. Champion of the Parish. Yep, that is an issue. Really? That's how you want to play. I mean, these tectonic edges are not doing anything, so we might as well convert them into planes. And then thin out our library a little bit. I think that's a reasonable thing to do. One drops. Oh, you do play Kythian. Bow Reaper. Okay. Gonna attack for 3 here. Forked Bolt would be very good right here. Yeah, I mean, variance, variance, and variance. You're gonna path that? Sure. I'm gonna kill the Kythian. Unless you have another path. You have a Brave the Elements. Yeah, sure. Yep. Let how. Okay, everyone pause the video right now. Write down below whether or not you think that we're gonna draw land. We didn't. Wow. Okay, so I don't know. I think our best bet is just to Ghost Quarter this thing. I don't know. I don't think it's very good. So what does he actually do? Up to one target creature an opponent controls attacks Gideon the Battleforge during its controller's next turn if able. Okay, so that's like a normal Gideon. Target creature gains indestructible, untap that creature. Okay, so you can use a creature to protect Gideon. You can make him a 4/4. Okay. I don't know. We just have to like try and survive here. Student of Warfare. Interesting. They didn't level it up. You can only do that as a sorcery, right? Yeah. That probably means to have a path. No. And a vial. So now they can attack for 3, 4. Yeah, that's it. GG's. Okay, so we we got our points back, and I think since we... Where's the chest? I think since we only got one, we're just going to open it. So I guess we can get like stuff like Black Lotus and Richard and Port and like these very expensive cards in here. Let's have a look. Distended Mindbender. I was really excited about these Eldrazi cards when they came out, and they just, I think they saw play like for a little bit, and then they just went completely off the radar. Both this one and Elder Deep Fiend. I've seen some people try and build decks around them using like evoke cards, like you know, like Muldrifter and like the Delve cards. But yeah. Okay, so I like the deck. I think it's good. I think that the sideboard needs a bit of tweaking. I'm not sure about Smuggler's Copter. I don't know if I want the Selfless Spirits in main. In certain matchups, as we saw, this Direfleet Daredevil is very good. I do like them as a 2-off. I don't know if there should be 4 Magus of the Moon in main, maybe just 3. I do like the Forked Bolt in the sideboard, as I think it's very good right now. Maybe we want another one. And then we might want another Gideon as well. Maybe this Dusk Till Dawn is just not good enough right now. I don't know. I'm going to try and play around a bit more with the deck, and then I might play another league tomorrow. And if you guys enjoyed this video, and like I said earlier, if you guys want to propose, you know, decks that I should play, feel free to write in the comment below. And if you want to see more of my content, please give this video a thumbs up and please subscribe. Have a nice day, guys.